In this video, I'll show you exactly what you need to fix on your Google My Business, your website, and social media so you will get more leads, more jobs, and more money now. And remember, stay to the end of this video because I'll be sharing with you several powerful marketing tips that will help grow your business. Alright, the business that we will be reviewing today is called Explicit Exterior. And the first thing that we usually do is check out their Google My Business, and things that we're looking for is, do they have the website here? They do. Do they have the call button? Good. These stuff are kind of important because if you want to make it very simple, somebody wants to work with your business, okay, the buttons are here. Do you have a website? Then let's check their photos. The photos are really important because it's your opportunity to basically showcase your business. Alright, so overall the pictures don't look bad. Here are a couple things that I could be kind of critical with. So if you got pictures from 4 years ago, it's already old and outdated. So well, you want new pictures, the newest pictures, the newest jobs that you've done. And let's be honest, this is why your photos suck. Picture that you took in here is definitely could be much better. What I suggest typically is that you do, this is really where the magic happens, because now they're able to see how the work looked before and how it looks after. This is really your opportunity to showcase your work. Honestly, this picture is really bad. Like, I would probably zoom out a little bit, maybe take 1 or 2 steps back, take a full picture of the full scope of the shower. Maybe if there's a, maybe turn on your flash if the light is not that good. Your reviews. Alright, so the first thing that we see is 4.7 stars, so that's good. Only problem is that you got 4.7 and you got 4 reviews. Now let's check these reviews. So good, that's typically what we're looking for. We're looking for recent reviews. Typically we want even this week, last month, but these are your most recent one. This is your most recent one. Correction, 11 months ago. And this is what we would like to hear. This is what's going to get you calls. You get more leads, more calls when you provide a good service, when you're respectful, you're responsible, you get the job done. Basically, your customers are speaking for your business, they're selling your service all by itself. Alright, first impressions when I get on your website. And I think this may be costing you a couple of thousands of dollars, because what we typically see is that when people go on your website, you got about 4 seconds for the customer to quickly scan through it and determine what you do. And there's a couple things that I feel like could be maybe worded a little differently, and I can tell you right now what not to do. So let's start with roof lines. I would probably adjust that. Room layouts, I would adjust that. I would just like make it simple. Like, you need to remember that most people don't know the renovation, home improvement terminology or words. Sorry, maybe normal for you, so you gotta make it very simple. Like, your first mistake right here is basically you're telling me you do everything. So right there, that off the bat is like probably one of your biggest mistakes. We usually recommend people to start off with one service. When you have about 20 services, it just makes everything so complicated. So that's what I would recommend. You start with one service and then maybe have a secondary or a third service, because obviously realistically there's different seasons, there's different based off the service, maybe there's more business. Like, for example, maybe during winter you might have to switch to snow plowing because like there's a lot of snow, whatever. That's just an idea. So and then secondary, the words here I would maybe adjust simple as like, we do roofing and we also do room renovations. Simple as that. And maybe remove we got you covered. Like, that's not necessary. Like, that's just like extra stuff there. And then I see over here you got around the clock renovation services. So that's pretty, that could be a selling point for your business. Like, we do round the clock repairs and renovations, but probably in your one line is, maybe you need to move that line all the way down to your website. That's not the spot, honestly. So I would maybe adjust the one liner. So focus on your one service. We do roofing in Orange County. We're the best at it. 5-star reviews on Google My Business. And then the next line that we focus on over here is call to action. Now that you have told them what you do in your one liner, now what type of action do you want them to take? Right here you have that you have our phone number, so I'm gonna guess that that is a clickable link. Maybe if they're on the phone, they could just click on it and go straight to call you. And up here you have also, maybe move this, or here you have a book a call. So good. This is very important because what we typically see is either they don't have a call to action, or they have multiple call actions. So maybe they have book an appointment, call us, and honestly, it's just too much. You want to make stuff very simple for them, one simple step at a time. So you don't want to tell them, you know, go to my Facebook account, book an appointment, go to my Instagram account, like this, subscribe to this. Like, no, it's too much. Like, what right here? This is gonna be the powerful tip. It's like, what is the highest level that you want in your business? The action. Most businesses, the highest action in your business that you want people to take is to become a lead. You want opportunities in your business. Depending on your business, this is what's gonna happen. So obviously, this person has decided that at the highest level, if you call them to this number, that's gonna help them generate that lead. So something good that they're doing is here is that they have what we call a offer, and that's good. You collect their, if they want that free estimate, they put in their phone number, their phone name, their phone number, and then in a perfect world this is working. I'm gonna give you an advanced tip. It's 5 minutes. Once they submit that, you have about 5 minutes to call them, to text them. That will increase your chances to making the sale. In those 5 minutes, everything starts decreasing. You may call them. If you call them back in 24 hours, you're like 50% chances they're never gonna answer. So immediately when you get that text message, you want to quickly call them back. One of the reasons why your website sucks is because stuff like this. I wouldn't put pictures like that on your website. Like, there's a place for this, and I see that you have two pictures here, so you could have done maybe before and after pictures like I recommended in the beginning. Before, after. But right here, like, this is your opportunity to sell to the customer. You're showcasing your work. And here what I see is unfinished work. Like, maybe I would show the finished work here, how it looks good, and then maybe a little picture of how it looked after. Or you could switch it up, maybe do it before here, leave this one as is, and then on this small picture do the after one. But right here you have two pictures that are like, the work is not complete done. So that's a mistake that I would for sure fix, because this is what people are looking for. They want to see how the work looks when it's done. Don't leave stuff to imagination, don't leave stuff to speculation. Show people how it looks. Demonstrate your work. Or even better, if you want like an advanced level marketing tip, is like that would be awesome too. Make a video. Just leave it playing. So while I don't know how long this work, I don't know exactly what you're doing here, but if you're doing like a roofing, maybe it takes you 1 or 2 days, whatever, depending on your team. So every time you start the work, maybe do like a like, just let the camera run while you finish the work. It will be showing you how you started, how you ended. You can speed it up, you can loop it, and videos are very helpful to demonstrate your ability and showcase your work. So now let's go to the copywriting. All right, building trust since 2008. All right, I'll tell you exactly why you're not getting customers. You're putting people to sleep. So your copywriting is your opportunity to persuade people to take action, to influence people. And what we see a lot of times is people telling their story of their business, about the company. Like, there's a place for this. Like, trust me, I know everybody likes to explain their story about their business. You're very proud of your business, but the reason why you need to understand the reason why people come to your business is because they have one thing in mind. They have a problem. Let's say that this person, for example, they have a problem. Their roof, looking for a roofing service because maybe their inside is leaking and stuff like that. So that's a major problem. Obviously, for reasons like your stuff inside are gonna get messed up. Your job is to explain to them the solution, the benefits, stuff like that. So when you start off with explicit exterior, we deliver quality craftsmanship. What the hell is that? Like, who even knows what that even means? Quality craftsmanship. Dependable services, 2008. 15 years of experience. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, there's a place for this. But just not right now. We build a reputation, precision, honesty, unwavering commitment. Like, blah, blah, blah. Nobody cares about that. Like, you can make an about page for your company, put that there. What people really want to know is kind of this. We specialize exterior remodeling renovations. That's it. And then we bring new life to your home, property, expert roofing, side decks. So basically, this is like what people want to know. So if they have a roofing problem, like I told you, people come to you because they have a problem. Now, the next thing is they want to read about, okay, what type of roofing do you do? And like, we specialize in roofing, remodeling, whatever. Real quick, if you want your business to be featured in the next video, comment down below the name of your business, and you might be the next business that we review. Then you start with a tangent again. As locally owned operator business, we understand the value of trust. We treat every job, big or small, with the same dedication. Like, this is important, but like, this is not what we want to put here. Now, the bullet point is kind of what we want to put here, because like, okay, now you just told people that you do roofing, you're experts in roofing, good. Now, this is where you kind of like sell the service. You're certified roofing, company manufacturer used, you're fully insured, good. You get free estimates, good. Now you're basically telling people, okay, because we know that roofing is pretty expensive, so let's say that it costs you $8,000. You're telling people that you're fully insured. So basically what you're saying is, if I gave you my investment of $7,000, you fix my roof, and it's $4,000. And if something goes wrong, you're fully insured, there's no problem, so I'm not gonna be worried that you're wasting my money or my time. So that's kind of like, you want to like remove some words here. Just trying to sell the customer, persuade them about your service, about the service. So, okay, then they have a section for their services, so good. You definitely want that. Experts in exterior. Then also, like, realistically, like, I know that you could be a really big business, but I know that realistically you can't even do all these works. Like, it's gonna be just hard for a business to complete all these jobs. Like I said, maybe you don't have a big team, or not all of them are trained in all these areas. So it's like, I know realistically in a business, like, you're most likely getting a lot of remodeling jobs, a lot of roofing jobs, and then maybe these are seasonal most likely. So maybe you could even, or instead of saying we do everything, like, maybe do it by seasons. So like, from maybe you do like from let's say January to April or whatever, we do this service. From April to summer or whatever, we do that. And then from like November or whatever, we do that. Now you have a list of certain things that you do. Like, obviously if they want remodeling all season, all year or whatever, like, obviously you're gonna do that. Like, but just have like more, like, this is our primary service, this is our secondary, because this is what happens also. Like, let's say that you offer all these services too, right? But let's say that your main services in your business is remodeling, and then I don't know, or you get a service for, like, I don't know, asphalt. But let's say that your team hasn't done it for, I don't know, 6 months or a year, maybe 2 years, but it's one of your services, and you're like, okay, we do it, no problem. But let's say that your team hasn't done it for a whole year. What do you think is gonna happen? Most likely, right? Maybe the skill level's not there. They haven't practiced doing the driveway with asphalt or seal coat and whatever. So what most likely is going to happen is the quality's not going to be there. So now, hopefully this doesn't happen, but what most likely does happen is the quality's not there. Quality goes down. Now, what do you think is going to happen? People are going to go to write a review. Oh, Explicit Exterior said they do asphalt driveway, but then they're going to take pictures of your work. They're like, oh, I'm not really happy with this, they didn't do a very good job, blah 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 blah. So now what happens is you're gonna be unhappy. Now you're gonna have to deal with the customer, talk to the customer, how we're gonna improve this, maybe refund them some money back, or maybe have to go send a team again to drive to the house and fix what you did wrong. So it's like, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna tell why choose us. So this is good. I would like this further up. You need to bring this all the way up. I think you already had that already. We have quality material. I don't even know what that means. Like, maybe tell people exactly what company you got or what brands. There has to be a brand that when people hear about that for like roofing or like other, like, they're like, okay, that's a top brand. Like, when I hear like BMW, Mercedes, like, okay, that's a luxury car. Certified roofing. So if you're certified, I'm guessing they give you like a license or a certificate. So maybe even put that there, show people that you are the best. Same thing here. Well, that's good. Time availability. We work around your schedule with flexible ability. Keep your project on time. Okay, so fully insured. Good. We spoke about that. And free estimate, your offer. Just some advanced marketing tips here is that your offer right over here needs to be sexy. People, a first point of contact, like where you're going to offer somebody, this needs to motivate them. What I'm trying to say is, and what we see a lot in the industry is free estimate. That's pretty standard, pretty boring. Tips on how you can make that much better. Like, I have a list of things that you could probably offer them. Your offer is something valuable to give to the potential customer for them to take action. So like that should be your goal here. You need to give them something valuable so that potential customer could take action. That's quite literally the goal here. So you could do the typical standard thing: free estimate today, book a free consultation, contact us for a custom quote within 24 hours. Like also that's like the thing too. Like you could adjust the wording to make it sound much more interesting, more sexy. Instead of just saying like free estimate, whatever. Like everybody does that. Like make yourself be more different from everybody. So, but like if you say contact us for a custom quote within 24 hours, at least to me that sounds more like more interesting, because like custom quote, that you're literally telling me that you're gonna give me, like you're making me feel special. Like you're gonna give me like something special, something custom, and it doesn't even have to be something like crazy. It could just be like a form, like a pre-filled out form that you maybe already have determined. Like these are the questions, these like what we need to know, for a free roofing inspection. So this might take a little bit more work, but you like show up to their home, you climb the ladder, you visually inspect it, maybe take a couple pictures, and maybe you could even take one step further. Like from there, you could be good. You like visually inspected it, but maybe you could take one step further, send them the pictures with a report saying like what you recommend, what's bad, what's good on it, whatever. And it takes a couple, like maybe 10-15 more minutes, but it's like you're showing them that you truly care, you're really interested in earning their business, you want everything to look good. So then this is for the renovation, like upgrade your kitchen with a 5% renovation over $10,000. Schedule a home assessment or no charge. So like you could come up with 10, 20 type of offers, rewording these stuff, or stuff that you could offer. So I would maybe suggest stuff like that. Like it doesn't only have to be free estimates. Everybody does free estimates. Customers looking for a business to work with. Like what sets you different from everybody? And that's especially when you're getting leads off Thumbtack, Angelus, Porsche. Like that's why many times people don't get the business or don't get the leads. And like why? Because you're like not setting yourself up for success. You're doing what everybody's doing. We are business who cares and shows it. Rate us on Yelp. So like these stuff right here is like, okay, so stuff like this right here, rate us on Yelp, rate us on Google. Like why do you have this at the end? Like maybe it would even make sense. Like they have completed the whole process and tell them to rate them. But like they should, my opinion, right? They should be all the way at the top. Somewhere around here, it should be like rate us on Google, rate us on Yelp, or wherever you want them to rate you on. The reason why is because like probably pretty important. Like you want them to give you a review, and like you don't want them to have to scroll all the way to your website to give you a review. You gotta make it easy for them. So maybe I would add more. So this is good. You're doing good because you have reviews here. Most people don't even have reviews. I would maybe try add it before, but this works also. Get a solution for all your services. So this form also, I would recommend this putting somewhere before this, or having maybe multiple call to actions. Let's go back and see. So I would say that's one type of call to action. Like also like the call to actions can be read more. Like it needs to be call us now, or book an appointment, fill out the form now. Real quick, make sure to subscribe. It's gonna help us a lot grow this channel. Every week we'll be reviewing Google My Business, websites, social media. Goal here is to every week to help grow your business.